Batch number 63 today. A good German Munich. We've made this one multiple times, and this will be multiple time number 4, I guess. Why wouldn't I? Munich Brew, we're filling some kettles for the brew water. Gas on. See if we blow ourselves up here. Okay. And we're on with the brew on the Munich Beer Brew. We start now. We're doing a water pH adjustment. And the camera's not picking that up, but it's right where we want to be, between 5 and 6. All right, German Munich. We're doling in. Yeah, it does take candy sugar, so you gotta get the basement on that one.
Okay.
Oh, I love the smell already. Ain't it nuts?
It smells delicious.
We're, I'll play music here, I guess. I don't know. 6 pounds of German Munich, 4 pounds of 2-row, 2 pounds 6-row, 1 pound of 6-row, 1 pound of carapils, 2 pounds of white wheat, and 8 ounces of chocolate. I think I got everything there. This will get Amarillo hops and Hirschspracher hops, I believe. I'll check my sheet, but it sounds like it's what I'm looking at. Nice dough in process here. Takes approximately a minute. Dump that out. And we get our final reading here on our temperature. At 2 different gauges. I hope to be right at 158. Okay. 156. Let's see. 155. I like to be between 150 and 158, but this one gauge says 158 right on the nose. This one, don't know if the camera's picking that up. 158. The other one's saying 156.2. I think it's important to use two different gauges to get an accurate reading. This one here you can recalibrate with the nut on the bottom. The nut right here, you hold it, put it in boiling water, take it up to 212 is boiling, and adjust it to that. Then do a cold scale all the way down to 0 or 32, and you turn this nut here while holding the top of the gauge, and you can adjust it to, you recalibrate it to make sure it's on. So I just did that there a couple days ago. So we're looking at 156.2. The other gauge says 157. So they're close. Good to go. We're going to cover this up, mash for 1 hour. And it's going to be a nice tasting beer when we get done. And that's for sure. So there's the cover. All right, we're starting to whirl off here on the Munich beer. I'm going to whirl off a pitcher. Now we'll go right to the boil kettle here, and we'll be boiling really quick. It's not a bad color. Right around where I was shooting for here. SRMs, I don't have the sheet in front of me. I'm not good at just guessing. So, nice color. And go right off to the boil kettle here. And off she goes. I'm not going to horse around here. I'm going to get this right in there and get her boiling. How you doing? Just about to hit the hot break here on the first edition of hops, coming up within 3-4 minutes. And it's a problem. I have no homebrew. So we're going to try the Big Ditch Company. Make Me Want a Stout. I see Joe from the Beer Patrol do a review on this. And I actually had one of these last night. They're really good. A little too much coffee to me. Maybe a little bit too much chocolate. I make a stout very similar to this. And this one's a little pungent on the chocolate and the coffee notes. That's the first thing you get when you smell it. It's coffee. Coffee and chocolate. And that's exactly what it tastes like. A little bit of taste of maybe a little nutty taste at the end. But boy, that's a good one. I like it. Make Me Want a Stout by the Big Ditch Company. So back onto the brew here before I have a disaster. I'll get my Spitzer bottle here. Got the hops all weighed out. I got 2 ounces of Amarillo. And man, do they smell nice. They smell so nice, it's unbelievable. So I'm going to turn my back on this here, and we're going to end up all over the floor. So another swig of the Make Me Want a Stout for the Bills. Of course, they got a game tomorrow. And hope they win it. Doesn't matter, I guess, but... Oh, yeah. Not too bad. So we're turning the gas up higher. I'll pull the gauge out. I just use that to show me when it's about ready to boil over. So we're right there at 210. So right at the boil stage. Not turning my back on it. Not turning my back on it. I'm still watching it. I can actually watch it boil over. And that's it. I'll put the hops in shortly once she comes to a boil and the hot break happens. She's just coming up to the hot break here. This is my German Munich. We have 2 ounces of Amarillo hops, pellet hops, and man, do they smell delicious. I like to just eat them. That's how good they smell. So we'll let this get going a little bit more, and then we're going to drop in the hops. First edition. Let them go for 60 minutes. Go. We're right up to where we want to be. First edition of Amarillo hops. Going in. And 5. I better stick by my spritzer here. Watch for this boil over here. Hot break. I gotta turn it down. Look at that. Look at that. Almost came over, guys. I will not turn my back on it. Been there, done that. Looks good to me. So in go 2 ounces of Amarillo hops. Amarillo by morning. Got a plunk. You gotta watch the temperature there. She might want to come over after you do that. All right, on the last 15 minutes, ounce of Hirschbrocker hops. Whirlfleck tablet. It's Irish moss on steroids. I think I said Camden before on my last video, but it's a Whirlfleck tablet. And some yeast nutrient. Get the package open. We want a little pinch of that. That's all it takes, like magic. So we'll start the timer here for the last 15 minutes. Why wouldn't I? Guess I can start cleaning some stuff up. Get my work chiller ready. Ready for a final gravity reading. And get the hose here. Hope it's not frozen. Well, the washer's in there. We didn't lose that. Look at that. That's crazy. There's our timer. Wort chiller is in. Wort chiller is in and we're cooling. We're cooling down. And this cools pretty quick because the water here in Buffalo is, like I said, cold. We're draining the wort into the fermenting bucket through a siphon tube. And we'll be pitching the yeast very shortly. Very shortly. Very shortly. We've collected all the wort into the fermenting bucket. I'm adding a little Fermade K, like I always do. A little sprinkle. The wife is cutting open USO 5 yeast. And we'll sprinkle that in very shortly. She's ready. Get it in there. Nice job. Into the fermenter. Cover it on down. And she's done.